Cutting your hair and shaving off your beard can make you look incredibly different. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Another movie review? Anyways, let it snow. Let's talk about it. So I was scrolling through Netflix to see what Christmas movie I should watch, and saw this movie called Let It Snow, and I saw it starring Odeya Rush, which pretty much sold me on the movie. So Let It Snow is basically a movie that weaves together different stories of different characters that comes together at the end. It's sort of like Pulp Fiction, only thing Christmas and not bloody. So we have the story of Tobin, Angie, Julie and Stewart, that guy from Spider-Man that I don't know, and that girl and Odeya Rush. The story, it's not special, it's not really different or unique in any way, but it's also not bad. It's a fun movie. It's a fun movie to watch if you have nothing else to watch. I mean, it's not some incredible movie like Klaus or A Christmas Story or A Christmas Carol, but it's definitely not a shitty Hallmark movie. The movie is not incredibly interesting in any way, but it also does a perfectly fine job of investing you in the story. Particularly the story of Stuart and Julie. I think overall, amongst all the pairings in the movie, I mean, typically movies like this, they all have different couples in the movie. Amongst all the different couples in the movie, the only one that for me really made sense was Stuart and Julie. The rest was kinda forced, and the one that seemed the most forced to me was Tobe and Angie. Like, honestly, their relationship really didn't make any sense. And not just their romantic relationship, even their friendship, it didn't seem real. I don't know why this is. Maybe the actors just couldn't get along, but the chemistry just wasn't there. Unlike Tobe and Angie, Julie and Stuart do get along, and there seems to be some good amount of chemistry between the two. You see, this is the thing about these types of movies. When you're trying to weave together stories with different characters in different times and trying to weave them together into one place at the end, you can end up with something great, but you have to make sure that all the characters are interesting. If it's not, then I'm gonna just not care about some of the characters. Pulp Fiction does this really well because all of the characters are interesting and you actually give a shit about all of the characters and not just John Travolta and Samuel L. Jackson. The problem with Let It Snow is that you stop caring about some of the characters and you start caring more about some of the other characters. Like, I cared more about Julie and Stuart than I cared about, well, Tobe and Angie, even though Tobe and Angie seem to be the main characters of the movie. Even Odeya Rush's character, as hot as she may be and as beautiful as she may be, her character was not interesting. I mean, like, really, like, I wasn't invested in her character at all, including her lesbian friend, which I don't remember her name, but yeah, including her and her relationship too. It wasn't really all that interesting. You know what could have been a better movie if they just ditched the whole non-linear concept and the whole romantic comedy element, and they just made the movie where DJ Star Kapow is throwing a party, and he needs Tobe to go find kegs of beer to throw this party. Change of location because my parents just came back. Wanted to do it in the hall because of the decorations, now I have to do it in this room. Anyways, back to the movie. But the movie was just an adventure of Tobe trying to find kegs of beer or maybe weed to just celebrate the party and celebrate Christmas with his DJ friend. It'd been a lot better. Overall, Let It Snow is not amazing, it's not great, but it's a possible movie. It's fine. You can watch it and be entertained. I'll give Let It Snow a B-. Like, comment and subscribe, and make sure you hit the little bell at the side because that's the only way you will know when I post a video. So, ciao.